I used to work in a clothes shop fitting Kell Brook's shoes. Now, looking to fill his boots in the ring. Scroll down to see how new kid on the block used to react when Brook wandered into the shop. Callum Simpson used to fit Kell Brook's shoes, but now, he wants to fill his boots. Barnsley's 27-year-old super middleweight put himself through college with a part-time job in a menswear shop where Sheffield's former welterweight world champ would pop in for free gear. Simpson would have to race up and down stairs to cater for his celebrated fellow Yorkshireman. But now, the tables have turned and Brook will drive 12 miles up the M1 to support Simpson in his bid to dethrone dangerous British and Commonwealth champ Zach Chelly. Ahead of Saturday's shootout at Simpson's beloved Barnsley's Oakwell Stadium, he told Sunsport, "Between the ages of 16-18, I worked part-time, while I was still in college, in a clothes shop that sponsored Kell Brook. When Kell would come in, I would have to wait for him to pick all the shoes he wanted, run upstairs to find them all in his size, then loosen all the laces so he could slide them on, like Cinderella. We would get free tickets for his fights when they were at the Sheffield Arena, and my mates would always tell me, 'That'll be you one day.' And now I'm signed with Boxer and Sky Sports and Kell has messaged me to say he will come over and watch. So going from loosening his shoes to having him at ringside will be a nice and surreal moment, but it's all come from hard work." Simpson continued to subsidize his training and fighting with work and fashion right up until last year, when he broke out of the small hall circuit. He's timed his 14-0 form perfectly as the new Saudi money flooding into the sport is giving some of these brave men the fortunes they deserve. But boxing fans should remember the blood, sweat, tears, and honest toil they all go through to get anywhere near the top. "This stuff doesn't happen overnight," the down-to-earth lad said. "When I had my first area title fight in 2022, my first 10-rounder, I was training twice a day and working 45 hours weeks, Saturdays and Sundays. For that fight I weighed in at Friday lunchtime and rushed into work to make up the time, then boxed on Saturday and worked all day Sunday. My second fight was a 4-rounder in 2019, on a Josh Warrington undercard at Leeds Arena, and I worked the next day."
Callum Simpson said, "When I had my first area title fight in 2022, my first 10-rounder, I was training twice a day and working 45 hours weeks, Saturdays and Sundays." Simpson first caught our eye when he walked into a show as a VIP fan, wearing an outrageous pink and furry jacket and sunglasses. It looked like he was the latest boxer to fall victim to the glitz and glamour charade that ruins so many young talents.
"I know exactly what one you mean. And I only wore it because I had just bought in Milan and that sounds posh, but it was only an H&M over there," Callum said.